Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Today we have a ton of crypto news, so press that like button and watch all the way to the end so you don't miss out on anything important. First of all, in an exclusive interview with Brad Garlinghouse, the Ripple CEO tells Fox Business that meetings between Gary Gensler and Jay Clayton before XRP case was bad optics, and he won't settle the case if the price is XRP being a security. More now with Liz Clement. Now, Anders Lundberg said the consequences for the SEC to declare XRP a non-security is too big for them to do that. They might as well risk losing control of the whole crypto market. I have a couple of things to say here. Even though this came out a little bit ago already, and we actually covered a couple of pieces of this, there's an underlying deeper layer that I didn't actually get to too much. And that mostly has to do with the fact that if Ripple loses or XRP turns out to be a security, all of that stuff, the consequences of that would be so severe. A lot of people don't understand it yet. But one direct thing which I can already tell you is if XRP is a security, XLM is a security, straight up. And if XLM is a security, we can kind of pull that list on for a little bit longer. So if Ripple actually turns out to settle for something like this, they would first of all lose business, and at the end of things, they might as well just fight the entire battle rather than settling for something which is gonna, basically hurt you this much. It's like you won't settle if the end result is literally almost as worse as losing the entire battle, right? Why would you settle for that? So, point being, if you ask me, the consequences for both Ripple as a company and the crypto industry are so bad if they actually turn out to lose that there's literally no benefit in them doing so. And the fact that I'm going to say the SEC kind of gives that as an option is also fun to me, that they literally do not care about crypto hodlers at all. We've also seen John Dean come in with $50,000 to kind of state, hey, we don't like this, we don't like what you're doing, please stop it, or please, find a better way to get this done, but they don't care. And again, all these things which are being shown, like for example, Gary Gensler and Jay Clayton meeting up, and William Hinman's thought process and whatnot, everything that's been shared is so freaking peculiar. It's just mind-boggling to me how this can be done without any bigger parties investigating it. I mean, we know there's a couple of investigations going on at SEC members, but even the judge as of this point should be able to notice that something is just astray, right? Something ain't right. Something is not correct. At least that's my thought process. Now, before we move on, I'm going to quickly tell you guys, if you actually want to trade crypto, you might want to use the link down below for Bybit. There's $3,500 worth of bonuses on there right now. Just quickly saying that. The SEC is totally holding XRP back. The push Bitcoin and Ethereum agenda is so real, XRP holders have to take the SEC to court. Now, I'm not exactly sure about how that would work, about taking the SEC to court for anything, so I'm not going to attempt to try and, give you guys an explanation for anything like that. But what I can tell you is that, indeed, the majority of us as XRP holders do not think that what the SEC is doing is actually very ethical nor very unbiased, so to speak. And I think that if this investigation that's being pulled through right now finishes, or if the judge finishes their judgment, a lot of things are going to change at the SEC. One of the things which will change is obviously how they make decisions and how they can influence the market. Right now, one of the most important things is the conflict of interest and the fact that Ethereum gets preferential treatment in respect to XRP with no clear understanding for the market. And ultimately, the understanding should only be for the market. It doesn't really matter what they did internally. The market should understand why the choices were made, because obviously that's the entire purpose of the SEC. If the SEC makes a choice without a proper backup, then how can we know what's good and what's wrong? And if we can't know what's good and what's wrong, then how can we have fair notice, or how can we actually prepare ourselves for further scams, which is literally the objective of the entire commission. Having said that, another fun part is that there's coins which are so ridiculously scary to investors. Literally, investors, I'm calling them, right? Like Shiba Inu. They're listed on some of the major exchanges in the US, which got, SEC approval basically, like Shiba Inu. Yet Coinbase or XRP is not allowed on there, or Coinbase is not allowed to list XRP. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Like, very much so. The fact that, oh, no, Shiba Inu, that's literally a gamble. No, that's fine. Oh, but XRP, solid crypto with solid fundamentals. Oh, no, we don't want that on there. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Yeah, and that's also, I think, why I got 3,000 likes, just because of the irony inside that. The fact that a lot of freaking shitty coins, or mostly just gambling type of coins, are fine, where people literally are not investing but just buying for the sake of it. but then something which is genuinely speaking, a good project. No. They don't want to allow that. Maybe they're scared. The more that I read into it, the more I'm thinking maybe they're scared of some of the stuff. Backed holdings set to go public on the New York Stock Exchange. Backed holdings will get listed on the NYSE on October 18th. Class A common stock will be listed on the ticker BKKT. And Backed's recent partnership and mergers have bolstered its corporate image just prior to listing. I don't want to talk too much about this. I don't really care for it, but I thought maybe you guys do, so let me quickly update. Ethereum users paid $1 billion in fees over the last 30 days. Here's how much Ethereum was burned. So since the last improvement upgrade, 1559, Ethereum inches closer to the status of a deflationary asset. And apparently, in case you missed it, users of Ethereum have paid $1 billion in transaction fees over the past 30 days. Of that, 82.45% or $824 million was burned and thereby returned to Ethereum holders. With the asterisk being, the burn mechanism is similar to a stock buyback because it decreases the amount of tokens in circulation, which obviously is very freaking nice. And also, Ethereum 2.0 is inching closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. Right now, it's getting very freaking close to the official switchover. I mean, it's taking a time, but I mean, it's going at a solid pace. Let's put it like that. Then Elon Musk tweet has some seeing bunnies as related cryptocurrency spike. So Elon Musk basically put a little funny bunny over on Twitter. And of course, every cryptocurrency that had a bunny inside of it just went crazy at that point, which is funny. You know, you should definitely put your notifications on for Elon Musk and basically just do whatever he puts up on Twitter because that will make you money. It's literally the way that it's going right now. And it's kind of funny if you ask me. But again, that's the way that the crypto realm is working right now. That's the way that it is going to be working for a little while, if you ask me too, until Elon Musk loses his popularity or something changes in that regard. You know, something changes about the way that people value these things. But obviously, Dogecoin and every one of those coins also started to pump just a little bit after Elon Musk posted this thing because you don't know if it's like an actual bunny with a carrot, which I would imagine, or if it's like another Dogecoin type of meme that he turned out to basically change up a little bit. I mean, there's so many different possibilities, man. Who knows? Then $9 billion, here it says, at the top it says 9 billion AUM Nomura investing crypto exchange to offer. And here it says investment giant Nomura with $569 billion in AUM invests in crypto exchange to offer custody services in Japan. So investment bank Nomura has invested in Japanese blockchain company Crypto Garage, a subsidiary of the Digital Garage, through a third-party collection of shares, according to a press release. Now, all I wanted to say is that freaking Japan is so huge on crypto. People are not understanding how big Japan and South Korea are in the crypto space. And luckily for us, even though South Korea and XRP, the connections are not that crazy just quite yet, for freaking Japan, the XRP connections are amazing, amazing, amazing. And I'm enjoying every single part of it, guys. I'm enjoying every single part. Then the SEC v. Ripple, more than 50,000 XRP holders and friends won too. While the SEC v. Ripple Labs lawsuit is soon to enter mid-fall. Alas, the theme of the season seems to be extensions and delays as both parties are divided over the same. Just recently, the American regulator requested that the expert rebuttal report deadline be moved to November 12th and expert discovery be pushed to 2022. However, another group wants to be heard. John Deaton, counsel for amicus curiae, or Friends of the Court, has now filed a letter asking the court to consider the views of XP holders, and it was actually denied. Not the actual, consideration of XP holders, but the fact that he could not, basically post this request. I talked about this in the previous video, though, so hopefully you guys understand it. But it basically is a really interesting point if you start thinking about it. It's a really interesting point. And what I'd like to come back on in that regard is the fact that John Dean is literally trying. Where the SEC just keeps pushing us down and down and down. And every time I see them post something, I just get sad. Every time that John Dean posts something, I get a little spark of hope for the fact that he's trying for the XP holders to kind of justify things. And I like that. I just wanted to quickly give him a little shout out for that. And then Coinbase signs a multi-year deal with the National Basketball Association on its 75th anniversary. As the National Basketball Association celebrates its 75th anniversary season, the NBA has partnered with Coinbase for a multi-year deal. The largest cryptocurrency exchange in the US announced that it had become the official platform for all the NBA's platforms, including the WNBA, NBA G League, NBA 2K League, and USA Basketball. The NBA will provide the company exposure in its live broadcasts, and Coinbase will also get presenting partner rights for the WNBA Commissioner's Cup and the USA Basketball Men's and Women's National Team Exhibition Tours. NBA executive Carrie Tatlock called Coinbase a natural fit for them as its first ever crypto partner, which is used by millions of people. We look forward to collaborating with Coinbase to provide fans with new ways to engage with the league and each other. And we'll be enhancing the experience for fans who are already Coinbase users, said Tatlock, Senior Vice President of the NBA's Marketing, Partnerships, and Media. The league is projecting $10 billion in revenue for the 2021-2022 season, NBA Commissioner, confirmed by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver earlier this week. And again, they said on Twitter, breaking, we're excited to announce that as of today, we are the official crypto platform of all the NBAs. And that's pretty cool in terms of a partnership. That's a pretty big deal. I wonder how much they paid for that. Or if it's like a both beneficial thing. I don't really know, but I think it's a pretty big sum that you have to pay for that. All right, guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video later today. Make sure you check out Bybit. The link's down below for $3,500 worth of bonuses. And also make sure you press that like button just to help the channel out a little bit.